defining your ICP, or ideal client profile, is super, super important when we're building out our brand, building out our opportunity to monetize that audience. So one of the things that we talk about a lot at White Label Suite is being able to really fine tune who you're going after and who's your audience. As we launch our Influencer Empires program with White Label Suite, what we're doing is we're helping influencers to monetize their audience, but it needs to be specific. There's no good literally going after everybody because they won't be your buyers anyway. It's pointless to have 200,000 people look at a post that aren't your ideal buyers for whatever it is that you're talking about in that specific post. So as part of our mission going out there, reaching a brand new 300 influencers that are white labeling our software and using that software to monetize to their audience, we're kind of documenting what we're doing. So defining that ICP. What I want to show you is a few different ways that we look at really fine-tuning who your audience is and how to work with them. So what I'm going to do is go across into our software tool itself, because that's what we white label. So that's the tool that our influencers can then use to sell to their audience, but also how we use that tool to really define. So let's jump into the software and see the white label software that our ideal clients, our influencers who are in the business space, are going to be looking at. So let's jump across and have a look. Okay, so this is our dashboard of the white label tool. So of course, being white label means that as a business owner, as an influencer, you can brand it as your own. It'll be on your own domain. You get to sell it. We do all the customer support, all of the tech updates. Literally just becomes your bolt-on income producing system, and we take care of everything in the back end. But what I wanted to show you was this idea of diving into your ideal customer profile. So inside of our system, you can teach the system who you are, and we use AI then to suggest clients. So I've got some demo things in here, sort of, who am I? What do I do? What do I sell? And I can also upload my website. I can upload PDFs and brochures and that kind of thing. And then the AI knows who I am, knows what my business does, and starts diving into this ideal client profile with ICP suggestions, so ideal client profile suggestions. So we can see we should be targeting business owners and marketing managers and higher tier companies, etc. So all of that's part of the program. But what I really wanted to dial in on the influencer side is using our influencer search. And our influencer search allows you to look for keywords and demographics of people that you're looking for. So if I was in this example today in our space, I'm looking for influencers who have a business audience. So I might be in here and I might type in something like business coaching. All right, so I'm looking for influencers that talk about business coaching. I can set the followers. So I'm looking for only those with 10,000 followers and above. I'm looking for specific languages. I'm looking for specific locations and hashtags. So this is the kind of filtering that you can do on a tool, on this tool. Let me just grab this one and dive in here. So we can start to see people who have a business audience, and we start to understand who they are. Now, the next thing is from here, we can dive even deeper into understanding who their audience is. So this particular person, as an example, has 2.4 million followers, 1.7 here, 1.1 million. So let's just enrich this data, because I want to show you some really cool stuff in here that you can do. And again, this is the software you get to license. You get to sell this out to your audience under your own brand for whatever price you want. Sell it as many times as you want. As this enrichment happens with the data, we see this pop up here. So we can see that Daria, for example, 2.4 million followers in the business coaching space. Let's go and have a look at the actual content and data behind this particular person. 2.4 million followers, 68% are kind of bot followers, 34,000 average likes per post, not bad, 54 comments per post. Now we can see what she's actually speaking about. So Dubai Air Real Estate, Planner Diary, Palazzo Mood, these are goal setting wellness. This is the kind of hashtags that she's posting about. We can also see mentions there, and we can actually see the content that she's producing in live time. You can then see the audience, and this is the piece that's crucial. So you can see the audience and the affinity of the brands, and you can see who follows her. So then you could reach out to people that have even bigger audiences, knowing that they're followers. So I'm looking for somebody, and so let's see, would this person be a great influencer? Kinda, but not really. She's talking about business coaching and life coaching. But again, in my opinion, nothing taking away from her own success here. But we're talking about Dubai real estate, pictures of yachts, etc. And her audience interests are clothes, shoes, handbags and accessories, travel, tourism and aviation. Yeah.
can you see she's a great influencer. She has an incredible following there, but maybe not quite the market that I'm looking for. So I'm able to dive in and see what's going on. So just to give you some real examples, if I looked up influencers and people that I follow these guys. It's a joke channel, How to Kill an Hour. They've got incredible jokes. They make me laugh every single day, but they're not ideal for the influencer that I'm trying to reach. So I could look at the next one. These guys, again, they're daily motivational and educational content, and potentially they're talking about inspirational stuff there, but maybe again not quite ideal. The next one, however, if we look at Mogul Maker, 110,000 followers, and she has growing their audience, generating consistent sales, entrepreneurs starting up their business. That's my ideal client profile. So now I can find the exact person I'm looking for using the software, being able to research, let AI do the heavy lifting. So I can do things like, hey, I'd love to invite these people onto a podcast, come up with a podcast script here. So I've got a couple of different scripts that AI does different research for me. I guess my point being that really using this program, you can target your ideal audience. And then this then becomes the software that you have to sell. So you can go out and build your own brand and drop this in as an additional revenue stream.
So do you see what I mean? Being able to fine tune who your audience is and really dive into what they're looking for, what makes them tick, what kind of systems should we put in front of them. That is what's going to make the difference between having a great audience and having a great audience that also produces cash flow and supports your business. So we're looking for 300 brand new influencers in the business space who have an engaged business audience to be able to white label our software and add it on to their existing audiences. So if you know anybody like that, please pass that message on. We're looking for 300. We want those influencers who are in the business space so that we can bolt on our white label product for them, help them build sustainable income, recurring revenue, that kind of thing, to an audience. It has to be the right market, and that's the message for everybody. It has to be the right market. Otherwise, there's no buyers in sight. So thanks, guys. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.